As of today, May 11th, 2020, there have been 4,194,600 coronavirus cases, which of 1.5 million of them have recovered.
Hey guys, hope you all are safe and healthy and staying home. We're a group of three students. I'm Parishi.
I'm Suryansh.
And I'm Naomi. This is our podcast for a school project. We're aiming to inform you and recap the pandemics that's going on right now.
In this episode, we will briefly talk about what other countries have been doing to prevent the spread of the virus, why social distancing is for the best, quarantine periods around the world, and a summary.
Approximately 3 billion people worldwide reside in countries with complete border closures to foreigners. In the US, on March 19th, the US State Department issued the highest travel advisory, Level 4. This recommends that US citizens should avoid traveling globally. In Europe, during the week of March 19th, the European Union issued a month's ban on non-essential travel to at least 26 European countries from the rest of the world. In Africa, Ghana is currently under a 2-week border closure for all incoming travelers. In Kenya, the government suspended all international flights on March 25th. And in South Africa, the government declared its border closed to human activity other than essential services during this period. In Canada, all travelers are subjected to a health check before boarding their flights to Canada. Only Americans who commute for work or healthcare workers are allowed to cross the border into Canada from the US. Now, only 4 Canadian airports are accepting international flights.
In China, on March 26th, they will be suspending practically all entries by foreigners as well as halting almost all international passenger flights. Those with previously issued visas will no longer be accepted into the country. In Hong Kong, a wristband will be handed out to track travelers' quarantine movement. No foreigners are allowed to enter Hong Kong. Only Hong Kong permanent ID card, Hong Kong ID card, which needs to be accompanied with a valid work or study visa, and Hong Kong SAR passport or British National Overseas Passport holders with the right of abode in Hong Kong. In India, all incoming passenger traffic has been barred as of March 18th. Exceptions apply to essential goods and services. The government has suspended all international flights arriving and departing from India. India is on complete lockdown, but now they have traffic-colored zones that determine how serious the state is. The lockdown has been rumored to be extended until May 29th, though not confirmed by the Prime Minister yet. In Taiwan, foreigners are banned except for those with residence certificates and a document proving that they are traveling for diplomatic or official purposes. There are also exceptions for those with documents proving that they are there to fulfill business contracts.
South Korea has restricted the entry of Chinese Hubei province passport holders as well as anyone who has visited the province in the last 14 days. Korean visas issued to Hubei have been cancelled. Japan has banned all foreign travels who have visited a list of at least 76 regions in the last 14 days. Specific Chinese passport holders have also been banned. In Australia, only Australian residents, citizens, and immediate family members will be permitted into the country. With a couple of exemptions, Australian citizens and permanent residents are banned from overseas travel. Note: quarantine is mandatory when arriving in all the regions listed above.
Why social distance? COVID-19 spreads from one person to another. The virus spreads from when you come in close contact with someone who has it. Social distancing means you avoid large public gatherings, and in Hong Kong's case, a gathering of no more than 4.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, recommends that when going out, you stay at least 6 feet away from each other and wear a mask. In some shops and supermarkets in Hong Kong, you may not enter without wearing a mask. The virus may also spread when an infected person talks, sneezes, or coughs, and droplets from the mouth and noses are launched into the air for others nearby to catch.
The virus enters through the body through the nose, mouth, and eyes. That is why some are still concerned about touching your face. As a whole, social distancing is just one of the measures that should be taken to stop the spread of the coronavirus. It helps limit the contact with infected people and contaminated surfaces.
What is the most recent recommended quarantine period? With scientists coming up with new discoveries every day, it has been questioned whether it's now best to stay home for 24 days or 14. Updated April 10th, 2020, WHO said,
It can take anywhere from 2 to 14 days to show symptoms of the virus, so it is recommended to stay in quarantine for 14 days in case because your symptoms can show very late and you might not know that you have the virus until the end of the quarantine period. WHO recommends 14 days, but you can never be too safe.
in summary, basically wherever you travel to in the world, you're going to be put into quarantine in government facilities. Social distancing is also only for the best because as soon as this whole pandemic is over or blows away, we're all going to be able to gather in large groups, not as much as before, but to a safe extent.
And also, always remember to wash your hands because the only way the virus can get to you is if you touch yourself, if you touch your
On your
face,
face.
especially when you're using your eyes, nose, and mouth. So always wash your hands because soap kills the virus ultimately.
Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home.
In the next episode.
This is the best and most effective way to get rid of the virus. It's that simple.